We'll do a video today to show you how to upgrade the Freelander rear number plate light housing. So this housing here with Land Rover written on it houses the number plate lights and also the switch here for releasing the tailgate. Up to 2012 they were like this. In 2012 they changed to modelled by Ian, this new strip. So this is the strip that's got the chrome strip added, and it comes a lot further. You can see that it comes nearly to the head of the bonnet there, and the old one's finishing back here somewhere. So if you have a look at our video, we'll put the link in the comments below. We'll show you how to remove this section here. Hold on, give that a pull. Get on, that's it. And when you remove that, like so, obviously you have to undo all the fixing, but see the other video for that. You're left with this. Now when you offer up the new one, so do you want to just offer it up below in roughly the right place and swivel it round so we can see the fittings, you'll see some things line up. So we've got this little protrusion, this little stud here. That one lines up. This hole here is that what? That one's good.
Those two are the only ones, the ones with the studs.
And then you've got this funny little sort of springy U-clip which must be used for location at the factory. That isn't in the right place. It looks like it's going to, but it's just not happening there. And then as it comes out further, you can see you've got these bolt holes, which obviously bolt this end bit up, and we're missing a hole. So what we need to do is drill a few more holes in the back of our poor Freelander too. So, right, so we've come up with a cunning way of doing this, or we think is cunning, don't we, Ian? So we are gonna stick some little bits of, so if I hold that in, oh yeah, go on then, you have that, I'll do the, right, so the first thing we need to do, as Ian's reminded me, is butcher these clips off. You could elongate the holes, but you've got a bolt hole next to it, so it's not going to give you any extra location. I'm sure it's just a factory fitting, so we're going to have a go at doing this. We haven't done this before yet. Alright then, old Wolverine here. Let's have a go. Marvel Comics going to be doing me. Alright then, let's have a look. So, is that now going to sit flush to this? It's not far off, is it? I might have to tidy it up. You can tidy that up a little bit with a file, but you get the basic idea. There we go, let's have a go on this one here. Okay, so now let's have a look. It should be getting a little bit closer. I should better get that to get into the sort of proximity. Let me have a look at those. Yeah. Okay, so you can start to see. In fact, the key here is getting those two little studs I showed you earlier into those. Well, you've got a slot there and a hole there. So if you just get those on, trial fit it, and check that when you push it up against the car, it's fitting up nice and snug. Because in the next bit, we're going to have to get it to sit. Okay, so we've just filed those remaining bits of the clip down, and it sits a lot closer now. So if I line those little pegs up, now if you come in a little bit, Ian, so what you'll notice is you can see a little witness, probably hard to see on the, but there's a little witness mark there where the old, and what you need to do is get that up. You really want that on the same level, so if your car's been painted or scuffed, you won't see that. But that's sitting nice now. So right now the trick is, how do I mark on here where the holes are for that? Right, we'll leave the phone. Right, we're gonna provide some of these, aren't we?
Yep.
So we've got some little self-adhesive little washers, and what we're gonna do is we'll stick them on there, and then peel off the other side of the backing, and we're banking on them not sticking. You want to get it nice and concentric. That's a good word, isn't it? So get them central, because what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the car, and then it's going to leave. Get them in the middle. I'm trying to do it one-handedly. There you go. That's it. Right, so I'm going to finish these. You don't want to watch me doing all these. And we'll come back, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put it onto the car, and I hope that these circles would rather stick to the car than stick to the knee. Okay, so we've put these on, and so these are sticky now. But we haven't fitted them because these holes are okay. The ones next to the little, that's where the little plastic poker goes through, and that one's okay. So it's these new holes we need to mark. So right, so here it goes. We haven't tried this before. but we've got a plan. So get those little studs lined up. Right, they're lined up, and then line it up with that witness mark at the top. Okay, check both sides level, and then the theory is that if we push that in, that we're open, those rubbers will stick to the car. So there we go, the big reveal. Let's have a look. Is this going to work? Hey, hallelujah, look at that. So there you go, so that shows you where we're going to drill the holes, okay? So, now that is a pretty neat idea. Where do we steal that from? The Astra Forum? Yeah, fair. Those Astra boys. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to give a little centre punch in the middle of the hole, and that'll stop the drill wandering, hopefully, when we go to... Okay. And then we're going to go and grab a, what do you reckon, 8mm drill, didn't we?
We'll pilot it first. Start small.
Our pilot will go small. Okay, right, we'll go and grab a pilot drill. Okay, so we started to drill some pilot holes. So we've just put a 3mm drill in. You want to give it a bit of a push to start. That's pretty quick with these. It's not... Okay, so we'll finish those and then we'll go on to the bigger. Okay, so we've got the bigger drill out now and we'll just drill through those. Careful as you bite in, it doesn't fire in, although we've checked inside and there's no wiring directly behind the hole. But just... as you go through that last bit, it tends to just go like that. There you go, demo. Now the adhesive pads should stop your drill slipping or wandering. There we go, so that's those done. So now we need to just peel off, clean off the swarf. Careful you don't scratch your paint, and just peel off the double-sided tape. That tape's ideal, isn't it?
Does the job perfectly.
Does the job. There you go.
Takes off the worst of your swarf from
Swarf
around the
as well,
hole as well.
Have you ever seen that grease? Some people put grease on the drill bit and the swarf sticks to the grease and stops it going everywhere. We ain't that professional here though. Right, okay, so we'll go and gently blow off the rest of this swarf and we'll get ready for the next bit. Okay, so we've got a strap round the tailgate to sort of hold it horizontal, otherwise it goes up a little bit far, make it a bit easier to work on. We've got the boot lid cleaned, we just cleaned off as much as we can of that there. Right, and we've got some little Allen head M6 bolts with a little washer on that we're going to try and... So we need to position this on here now, lining up the holes.
You will need to tuck your electrics through first.
Yeah, you've got to have to put all your electrics in, good shout. We'll do that in a second.
This one we haven't yet built up.
Hold on. Where are we going? Oh, I can see him. There we go. Right, so he sits in, so you can see how it follows the contour exactly. They haven't changed the tailgate. Right, now the ones that are easiest to do, now this might get a bit confusing on the video, is going to be where this long slot is here, just by the back of that wiper motor. Right then, here we go. Have I got the... which hole have I got there? Right, I'm going to have a go if I can do this. I can't really see what I'm doing because of the camera. Oh, I think it's having something. Oh. Yeah. I'm screwing in. Does it look like it's pulling down from the outside?
It's wiggling.
It's wiggling. Yeah, make sure it stays in line.
You don't want to do them up too
don't want
tight
to do
to
more
start
yeah.
with. You want to get them all in first, and then you can position it.
Right, let's have a go at doing the same one on the other side. Let's have a look in there. He looks alright. Yeah, so obviously by using these rather than hex screws, in theory we can, it makes it a bit easier to launch them up and hold on to them a little bit better. If we can find the hole. I think that's gone in now. Now these are the easy ones because these are straight in line. The other ones are a little bit offset, so you might need to get a ball end hex screw to get those in. Okay, so there we go, that's the second one in. You're going to have a look outside Ian, check it all looks square now before we, because really we could probably do with tightening these. This end will come on, you can't really tell until you get the others in. So, okay, we'll leave those a little bit loose. Right, we'll get in and put the other bolts on and come back later. Okay, so we're all done. The only trouble is getting into this bolt that's on the outside of the tailgate. We're looking from the inside. It's kind of tricky, so we've decided to drill another hole. So we've done it on that side there. You can see that middle hole is the new one we've drilled. So if I give you the camera in, so what you need to do is if you draw a line between, oh gosh, roughly between the centres, it's a little bit towards the outside of the tailgate, but roughly in the middle of those two should line up. Can you see that on the camera? Yep. Okay, so drill a pilot hole in there. Again, we could centre punch it, but I think we'll do it. Okay. And then I'm going to use one of these, what they call them, step drills, cone cutter. And then we'll just, because we need to drill a hole big enough to get the bolt and the washer through. Okay, does that look big enough? I think so. Okay, so here we go. So let's just check that our washer will go through. It looks a bit brutal, but once you've put the interior trim on, you're all good. Okay, and we'll just find the hole in that. Oh, I think we got him. Okay. So let's have a look. I think we've got that. Yeah, I can feel that tightening in there now. Got all that first time. I'm a bit lucky. Morning. Postie delivering it to us. Right, and we put the. Hold on, we've got a longer set up here just to finish tightening it, and then we'll go around and tighten all the bolts. I can tighten that one fully now, can't we?
Yep.
Right,
now they're all in.
Now they're all in. On the centre one, easy.
You've got 8 to do.
That's going nowhere with 8 bolts in it.
You got 1 up in the centre. Right, we'll finish tightening these and then we'll show you the finished. So we fitted the rear tailgate trim now, and as you can see that's actually fitted really quite nice. That's tightened up, pulled in, and we've actually got it, I've got it parked next to another Freelander, so of the same year and the same colour, so you can updated from this older style here with that. We've also updated the rear lights. So there we go, so good luck with that. Hope that works out.